Transparency is tough because in many ways it feels like a relative term. My understanding of transparency is vastly shifted as I have. It's evolved as I have. And it really stems, and I feel like this is maybe a great place for us to start, is that it really stems from the self. I was only willing to be transparent with those around me, including you, as much as I was willing to be transparent with myself. And there was a lot that I was not willing to be transparent with. It was just, again, and I know we've talked about this in other podcasts, that just I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to see myself. I wasn't ready to accept myself. And so that's a key aspect of self-love, is transparency, is being willing to accept myself for who I am, how I am, knowing that it's not a bad thing. If there's something I don't like, that's not bad. It can be adjusted. And so I just wasn't ready to not only receive that, but I wasn't ready to put in the work either, or the effort, I guess, better term. So yeah, which is, I feel like, where you came in as the mentor to help me immensely, to break down the bridges within myself that I had, not the bridges, break down the walls that I had put up, and help me build a bridge. Yeah.
And I feel like it's important that, at the time when we met, one of the things that struck me very much about you was that you were open for anything. Like, you were very willing to be open-minded and consider any possibility outside of yourself. But the moment it was about you and the internal exploration of you, there were moments when it scared you to think of what you could be capable of. And we would reach an impasse sometimes where I was like, well, if you're not able to go into that part of yourself, it's okay. But that might mean that I'm not the right mentor for you. And this might be where our journey ends. And at times that then would prompt you to be like, no, I'm not willing to not have that connection, because I can tell that this is taking us deeper and helping me see things about myself. So it wasn't about me, but it was about what my presence was invoking within you to help you see. And so that would be like a catalyst. And then that would be reciprocated throughout as we became friends. There would be times when it's like, okay, here's where I'm at, and you would reciprocate in transparency, like, hey, I'm noticing this about myself within me. I'm not being honest with myself. We'll go to that one. Like, you would notice where you weren't being honest with yourself about certain things, like maybe what you're eating. You would think, oh, I could have this every now and then, and it's not causing an issue. But the more you were honest with yourself and you noticed the impacts it was having on your body, like that when you would eat rice, you'd have a stuffy nose. Mm-hmm. I would then notice with myself, oh wait, I thought if I had a little bit of gluten, even though I knew gluten caused me problems, but I could have a little bit of gluten. So I wasn't being honest with myself. So you being willing to be transparent with yourself and say, all right, no, this absolutely isn't working with me. And I just have to be honest with myself. And then being transparent with me about that caused me to go, yeah, I'm not being honest with myself either, or transparent with what this is doing to me. So then I need to take a step back. And so we started through that willingness to be honest and transparent with each other, even on the smallest little thing. It prompted our own internal growth, not a dependency. I wasn't dependent on you for my betterment, but I was enhanced by you for my betterment.